So, back to what we were saying. They also want you to know, your guides want you to know that you know exactly what to do in this situation. You know exactly what to do in this situation. You just need to take some time to think, to not to think, to reflect, to bring yourself to a state of calm and peace. Art, music, walk in the moonlight, time with animals, with children, a way to get out of your head so that you can not be overthinking things. So you can listen to what your intuition is saying, which is you need to walk away from whoever can't love you the way that you need, because you are worth far more than that. And you need to push forward because you don't want to lose what's coming over staying stuck on something that is no longer good for you or resonating with who you are as a person. Own up to any past hurt that was caused. Seek forgiveness and forgive yourself. So it's time as well to own up to any past mistakes, to really understand that you made some mistakes as well, and you caused hurt as well, to seek forgiveness, whether that be from the person, from whoever you need to seek forgiveness from, and forgive yourself and just let it go. And the other person may not even accept the apology, they may not give you the forgiveness you need, but that's why you need to forgive yourself, so you can let it go. So it's not weighing on you anymore. If they want to stay stuck on the past, that's their business, but you don't need to stay stuck on the past. Be grateful for everything, no matter how small, and it's time to really appreciate, truly appreciate everything around you. To understand its worth, to understand its value, and to be grateful for all of it. And to understand that you have made the choices that have put you exactly where you are, but you can make different choices today to make something new. Be grateful for what you have now, and more will follow. Awaken to the love around you. Sometimes we don't see it past the scars on our hearts. Love yourself first, find peace within. And you may also be having trouble loving the person that you're thinking of the way that they need, because you need to really find peace within yourself and love yourself first so that you can accept the love coming in. And when we're stuck to the past like that, holding on to things, we can't accept that because we don't feel we're worthy of it. So it's time to really awaken to the love coming in around you, to see it for its true value and true beauty, and to love yourself and find your peace and calm within so that you can really be able to face things with an open heart and open mind. So that's what I have for this reading. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I would love to hear that as well. I am offering personal readings now. My email is earthangel1133@yahoo.com. And if you have a suggestion for another video, I would love to hear that too. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So, for pile 3, I think there's a need here to really listen to the spiritual communication coming in your way, to really focus on your spirituality and expanding it, to communicate with calm, peace, and clarity, and to really connect to your higher self, and to know and see the purity and beauty within, to remember to keep your intentions pure as well in your communications around you. So we have, you are everything that wasn't given to you. You are love, light, and wisdom. Pulling yourself out of the darkness is no easy task. Be proud of your progress. So I think there is a lot that you need to realize about the level of communication you are able to give and the amount of wisdom and light that comes from you. that you have been through a lot in your life, and you have really been able to pull yourself out of it and to be the best version of yourself that you can be. To be so pure after so much hardship in life is amazing. Be proud of your progress. And know that you are everything that wasn't given to you, so you deserve to have that in return. Let your desire to heal guide you in overcoming the past. Accept what was, forgive yourself and others, knowing that this will remove the heavy burden that shadow of blame has caused in your life. So maybe you have blamed yourself for something falling apart in the past that wasn't necessarily your fault. Maybe you fought so hard to keep something together, to heal something, to overcome something, and maybe the other people around you just were not on that level. And that's okay. It's okay that they weren't on that level. Everyone gets to that level when they get to that level. Allowing yourself to release any burden you feel or responsibility you feel for not being able to keep whatever this was together will allow you to release any blame you have that you are placing on yourself that is keeping you from being able to be the healer that you are meant to be, the communicator that you are meant to be, the peace bringer and harmony maker that you are meant to be, the purity of intentions that you are meant to spread in this world. You are a light worker who is here to help guide and heal others. And you need to release the past and forgive yourself for things that were not yours to carry in the first place. We have the lion, we have the peacock, and we have the moth. So, it's time to step into your courage, your power, and your strength. It's time to be the leader that you are. It is time to see the beauty that is far deep within yourself, and it is time to show that to the world. It is time to show the world that you are more than just a mere picture. You are more than just your beauty on the outside. You are this deep, beautiful, amazing person who is filled with compassion, empathy, love, light, understanding, caring, and compassion. And you have been shy of expressing this because it's like a moth to the flame. All of the negative is going to come in at the same time as the positive. But in order to be this beautiful guiding light, you have to draw that in. Because you are meant to lead the people who are mired in that darkness to the light. Yes, some of them are not going to be ready for that trip into the light. They're just there to find your wisdom and guidance for a minute so that it can come back to them later in their time of need and turn their life around. Not everyone who comes to you are you going to be able to heal completely. Some of them you are only meant to help with a certain thing before they move on to somewhere else. Some of them you are meant to lead to the light, though. Some of them are leaders like yourself that are ready to step into their power. But you have to step into yours first, because a true leader leads by example. You step up into your power and into your light, and you show your courage, and you express yourself and all of your beliefs. The people that believe the same things will gravitate towards you. And it's amazing what happens when you get a good leader leading a good group of people, a group of light workers. A healer who heals healers, so to speak, in some ways. That's one of the things that I have been told that I'm here to do, is to lead these leaders back to their true path, because they may have fallen off. And that happens. It happens to all of us. I remember a couple years ago when I jumped off mine for a minute and the chaos that happened in my life because of it. But I can forgive myself for that, because everyone has those moments. Everyone seems to know you or want to. You push people to their limits. You overcome every challenge that comes your way. So not only do you push others to be their true self, and to find the beauty within themselves, and to find the beauty within everyone around them, not just themselves, but everyone around them, all the people that they've been dealing with in their conflicts, because you're somebody who brings peace and harmony to conflicts. And, everyone seems to want to know you. Don't allow your pride or ego to get up there because of that. But it's because you push people to their limits. It's because you overcome every challenge that comes your way. It's because being around you, they know they're going to succeed. Because how could they not? Look at the success energy coming off of you. Believe in your ability to heal. And once again, believe in your ability to heal. Just because some people do not accept it and do not do the things that are necessary to heal while you're helping them to heal, does not mean that you cannot heal. It means that they were not ready to accept the healing. Can we please lower the walls and talk? I'm not sure how to start. Not to mention, there are actually times where you do heal people of certain things, and because they can't believe, they would never admit it anyway, and who cares? You don't need to focus on that. What you need to focus on is what you know to be true inside. So you may also push people to their limits, because you don't like walls. You break through walls. You push through those barriers and you're like, I see what is underneath this. I don't care if you have this wall here. Nobody else may be able to see it, but I can see it. And I'm not going to stand for it. Can we please talk? And other people may not be so sure how to start. And sometimes you are unsure of how to start. But all you got to do is just open those walls, lower those walls, and when you lower yours, they can't help but to lower theirs. Because if you are an empath, not only do you pick up other people's energies, they pick up yours too. You have the ability to push your energy out, to bring that peace and calm to others, so that they can feel comfortable. I'm sorry I'm so closed off. Please be patient with me. And you're somebody who's very patient with people who are very closed off, who are very tight-lipped. You're somebody who is willing to wait for them to be ready and comfortable to open up. You overcome the challenges in your way. And you overcome any shyness or any reserve. You overcome those in yourself every day, I'm sure. Especially when you're working with people like this, because you tend to pick up their energy a bit if you're around them on a regular basis. Empaths tend to mirror their energy back to them, which is a lot of the reason why they're able to see those things too, is because you're mirroring it back to them. But you're somebody who's able to overcome that energy, and you're somebody who's able to push through that energy, to change that energy, to shift that energy so they can shift into that energetic field too and come out of their shell. Happiness fills my mind over you. And if there is a person you're thinking of, this can be a message specifically for you as well to focus on. This person would like you to know that they are sorry they're closed off, and thank you for being so patient. They find you so inspiring and beautiful because you are able to overcome things and you push them to their limits, but they're not really sure how to express exactly what they need to express on that front. Happiness fills my mind over you. Love yourself more. Remember to care for yourself as only you can. This person would also like you to know that only you can love yourself and care for yourself, so do the things you need to. And don't worry about what's going on with them. They are feeling happiness. Happiness over you. And also remember to allow yourself to fill your mind with happiness over whoever you're thinking about as well. But you do that by taking the time to love yourself instead of thinking about them, wondering about them, focusing on them. Focus on yourself and your goals and what you got going on in your life and stepping into your power. Do the right thing and be honest with yourself and others. People talk very highly of you. Don't worry about the few haters. Look deeper under the surface. You might see things that were missed before. And once again in this pile, there may be some people who picked all three piles. Let me know in the comments if you did. Pile 2 was talking about looking deeper under the surface, and you might be surprised at things that were there. People talk very highly of you. There might be a few people who really don't like you or say some nasty things. There might be some people who think that you work for the devil, because there have been some people who think that about me. But, who cares? Who cares? If they saw what you did, they wouldn't have any doubt about where it comes from, because it sure don't come from something like that. If I even believed in the devil. You're somebody who does the right thing. You're somebody who's honest with yourself and with others. And you're somebody who stands in your truth. So be that and do that. Embody that. Look deeper. You might notice that there may have been times where you weren't that. Forgive yourself. Own up. Let it go. Take down the armor. It is safe to let down your defenses. Everyone is doing the best that they can in the moment. And once again, Pile 2 is talking about that as well. We are all doing the best we can with the tools we have in the moment. And it's okay. It's okay. All the people who hurt you in the past, hurt people. And you hurt them too, because you were a hurt person at that time too. That's why you were attracting the hurt energy. We attract what we put out. And now that you are loving yourself, it's time to attract that love back to you. As long as you take down that armor and allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to feel that it's safe. Because if you don't, that's what you're going to attract into. The other person isn't going to feel safe either. They're not going to want to take down their armor either. And to be patient. To be patient and understanding. You might even notice that you may be holding back more than you think you are while you're trying to be patient with this person on them opening up. Free yourself from the chains that bind. Yep. Remember all those who love you, even when it's hard to see. Free yourself from any of the past pain, hurt, trauma. Free yourself from codependency. Free yourself from relying on others for your happiness, and know that your happiness is within. Look at life with hope, optimism, peace, love, and acceptance. Look at yourself that way. Look at others that way. And remember all those that do love you, even when it's hard to see that they love you, because they may not be able to show it in the right ways. They may not be able to express it in the right ways, and you may not either. But that doesn't mean that you don't love and care about each other. Just because the communication isn't always peaceful doesn't mean that you don't love each other. There are many great benefits from having a good conflict and hashing it out, as long as people aren't turning aggressive and mean. And even then, those moments have their use and their value at times. It allows us to see things if we use them for that. But if we use them to be hateful and to be stuck on it and to be burdened by it and to be hurt by it, then it's not as effective. When we can see the deeper underlying things that are going on within it, it's much more effective. That doesn't mean that we have to allow those people to remain in our life either, because sometimes we do need to cut people out for our own best, highest good. But that does give us a level of compassion and understanding and forgiveness that allows us to release that burden from our own shoulders, and it allows us to be able to be compassionate, understanding, and forgiving with ourselves when we need to as well, because we know that not only are they human, but we are human too. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video as well. And I am offering personal readings now. My email is earthangel1133@yahoo.com. If you're interested, please message. And I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.